So it's essentially two trades on it with one successful ad, but I would consider myself a very happy in this trade, especially this one. I just managed it really well. Alright guys, good morning everybody. This is Andrew. I'm going to do a quick recap. I hope everyone had a good weekend. The war didn't end, but maybe it's going to. So there are a couple of things that happened and changed the market for today. So first of all, China had a new wave of COVID lockdown in Zhengzhou province and Shanghai specifically. One of my friends is in Shanghai, and schools are closed, and obviously does impact all the companies in China or Chinese sector, plus anyone who has exposure to China, including Apple, because there are a lot of production facilities. Zhengzhou is the tech capital of China, so a lot of production facilities are being impacted. So Apple gap down 2%. And my best trade was just right at the open Apple. So Apple at the open, was selling off, at open very strong, although it was way below the VWAP at 150. I took this long. It's not out of my it's not, I don't have a trade book on that, but because it was way below the VWAP and I saw the heavy volume is coming and it's not ticking down, it's just constantly slowly trying to tick up, I decided to go long and put a stop loss at let's bring the epic pen. Put a stop loss just below the low of the pre-market. So where is my epic pen? Sorry. Oh, here. So I decided to go long here and put a stop loss just below the low of the pre-market. And I thought that this might be a good risk to reward opportunity. So popped up heavily, and then it became a 1 minute open range breakup. So I added more heavily on that as well. Huge squeeze above the VWAP. I added one more time. This one was a little bit greedy because it was way extended, and it dropped that I got stopped out. Came back up, squeezed above the VWAP very heavily, as you see, and I went long again for a pop above 153 and break of high of the day, and then suddenly a huge drop. I should have got stopped out, but I had a very small size here, and I did mention to people that I have a small size. And as soon as it came back up, I added more. Now I brought my average right around the VWAP and put a stop loss just below this. And as you see, it just squeezed back up, and I had a really fun time looking at this breaking high of the day, and it came down and I got stopped out at the break even. So it's essentially two trades on it with one successful ad, but I would consider myself a very happy in this trade, especially this one. I just managed it really well. So that was one of the best trades. NIO and Baba were the Chinese stocks that I traded both of them onto the short side. NIO for 2 minutes there was no auction, and then at the minute number 3 the volume came in. I went short heavily at 1440, covered at 1380, and came back up. I got stopped out at the break even, and after that it just squeezed up. Baba, same thing, no volume for the first minute, and then the volumes quickly come. This was so fast that I just went short. This one was not on the short selling restriction until it dropped a little bit more and became on the short selling restriction. You can still short it, but it was just after. So short, covered some, popped back up. Here I should have got stopped out. I added more, and eventually I accepted loss here. I really shouldn't have done that. I went short again, came down, and I covered, and eventually it squeezed back up. I knew that I kind of messed up. The most of the move has done happened by that time. And yeah, I did lose a little bit of money on Baba. So the Baba was not profitable. Apple was very profitable, and NIO was very profitable as well. So that was my trade really. And yeah, so I don't have anything else. All these are swing trades that I'm holding and my hedge. And the market is ripping back up higher. So there are hope of peace talks between Russia and Ukraine, and that's the situation that we're having. The bad news from China, but good news coming from Europe. Europe stock market gain. So what do we have today? So energy is down. Obviously, if they come to peace, energy drops. Everything is going back up. This is trading terminal, by the way, if you want to go and check it out. Again, it's in a beta version, but hopefully we're working on that. And for the week, financials getting strength, energy in the last week are coming down. And again today, let's see how the market, normalized market performance is doing. Trying to find, but anyways, so until this one loads. And by the way, I just want to remind everyone that we have a trading replay, that it's free and it's gonna stay free. So if you want to trade to see how the improve your trade book, you can use this one, and we're going to add a couple of more new features as well in there. So that's the situation. I wish everyone to use it, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. And if you sign up, you're going to get into the Eamon's trade homework in there. So Brian, how was your trade?
My day was good. You were longing Apple. I was shorting Neo at the open. Got a really nice drop on it. It was and said I was going to play it as a rising devil, and and I got a nice short on Oxy as well. So had two good trades today.
You didn't jump into the Baba with me and miss or Apple?
And I actually mentioned in the room I was going to sell some 150 puts expiring end of the week, which I hold now. So got $2, $2.20 on them, $2.20. They're trading at $1.68 now, so I'm already up on them.
So Thor did the trade on a SPY. So he went long his famous shorts and long below VWAP or above the VWAP. So that's a really, really nice trade. And 420, that's a really nice one. So he went long because, he trades based on pivot points and things. So he went long at 420 and now 422. So you can potentially trade this like SPXL as well. So that's another option that you can do. So that's a very, very beautiful trade based on 420 trade. Thor. So yeah, we had a couple of really good trades, and I know Jared did a really, really nice reversal on Baba. He called this, I think Jared went long Baba at around 79. He called it. Jared, do you have a trade to share? Trades tab. Okay, yeah. So I know. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, genius. Yeah. So at 80. So let me actually bring it for YouTube people as well. Yeah, so I think Baba went, so you got the reversal right at 78, sold, added more, got a stop down at the break even. Excellent, very, very beautiful trade management. So you went long, sold, add more, sold, and then got out the break even, and again one more time long, squeeze above. So Jared is the guy who actually squeezes shorts here. So that's very, very beautiful. Excellent trade, guys. Excellent, beautiful trade, everybody. And let's see how the situation goes. Apple is recovering all the losses, and it just went up. I got to stop out at the break even, but now it looks like it's going up. IWM is doing nothing. Qs are recovering a little bit. I think market is gonna really trade in this small range. Apparently, it doesn't want to go lower, and there is no momentum to go higher. The Fed's meeting is this Wednesday, so they're expecting to increase inflation interest rate a little bit. And we'll see how it goes, but it doesn't seem that market wants to crack lower, or maybe there is no reason for it to go higher either. So we might start trading in a range for the next 6 months or so. Brian, anything from you?
No, I think I think a lot of people are just going to be waiting for the Fed decision, because there's various thoughts on what they're say and do. Everybody's expecting quarter point hike. I think it's what they're going to comment on after is going to be something that people are really going to focus on, how they see the hikes going forward, how much and how fast. So, I think market will probably be a little bit choppy, waiting for that news to come out. So.
Awesome.
Yeah, overall, but it was a good day. A good day for some good moves at the open.
Beautiful day. So it's a really, really good time, volatile time for day traders. Swing traders and investors are probably have a little bit of a hard time, but as a day trader or swing trader, the volatility is amazing, and I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that the market is going to bounce. I don't think market is going to crash another 50% or something. The U.S. economy is strong, and I doubt that Europe cannot resolve that issue. Hopefully we'll see how it goes. Nobody knows, but we'll see how it goes. For now, we just enjoy the volatility of the market, and we'll see how it goes. Have a good day, guys. If you have any questions, comments, just comment in there. I'll check comments personally and answer them. And yeah, feel free to sign up our community. We have onboarding class today. If you want to know how we actually this system works, and let us know if you have any question, guys. Ciao.